Life in rural Oklahoma comes with challenges not usually faced by city folk. There are limited options for certain goods and services, and that includes food. With rural populations declining, many grocery stores that offer fresh meat and produce are struggling to survive. And as more grocery stores close, more Oklahomans are becoming marooned in what are called food deserts, places with little or no access to healthy foods.
Fort Cobb is luckier than many small, rural Oklahoma communities. The town still has a place for local residents to pick up fresh fruits and vegetables. Rocky Rep is the owner of Triple C Grocery. He bought the place last year after being notified his job as postmaster in Fort Cobb was being eliminated by budget cuts.
This is my community. I mean, I love this community. I've got 3 boys. Matter of fact, that's how the store was named. It was after my boys. And I don't want to move. I want to be here, and the community needed a grocery store. I always wanted a store, so.
Rocky believes he's providing a vital service to the community. After the previous owner retired, the store was closed for a couple of months.
It was tough. It made it tough on everybody. Whenever you just need something, and not just that, but also sales tax money. You know, we get a percentage back, and that helps pay employees' salaries, helps upkeep the community.
When small-town grocery stores shut their doors, it leaves the residents stranded in what's known as a food desert. According to the Oklahoma Food Bank Network, 32 counties in Oklahoma are classified as food deserts, meaning at least 25% of the population lives 10 miles or more from a supermarket. 9 counties are considered severe food deserts, where virtually the entire population has limited access to food outlets. Rodney Bivens is executive director of the Regional Food Bank of Oklahoma.
Grocery stores that we used to going to individually owned locally have really disappeared for all practical purposes. And what has been replaced by them are really convenience stores, which don't have a selection of healthy nutritional product.
Economics is the principal reason most small-town groceries are closing. Rural populations are shrinking, leaving fewer customers to support the stores and making it more difficult to get food delivered.
You have to be able to justify your cost to go into a particular area, so you have to have a certain amount of volume to justify a delivery cost, because you got fuel cost, insurance, driver's time, and everything else.
Rocky Rep has experienced that problem firsthand. He says no Oklahoma-based wholesaler would deliver to Fort Cobb, forcing him to get his supplies from Texas.
I have checked with AWG. I don't meet their standards. They're required to purchase a huge amount, and I just can't meet that.
The same story is repeated across rural Oklahoma. Lana Day is the city clerk in Maud. She and her husband ran that town's only grocery store for about a year before turning it over to new owners. Day says keeping the shelves stocked was always difficult.
The grocery companies didn't want to come out to Maud and deliver to a small store when they can go to the large stores everywhere and deliver lots of groceries.
The store finally closed last summer. Residents can still go to one of 2 convenience stores or the town's Dollar General store. Still, the lack of a grocery creates a hardship for residents who want variety and healthy food.
You absolutely have no means to get produce here. The dollar store carries some groceries, which helps. They have meat and milk and eggs and butter and things like that, but you can't get fresh meat, you can't get produce.
Maud resident Don Lamb believes the loss of the grocery store has hurt the town in other ways.
Well, it's affected the city and their tax revenue. It's affected our citizens having to travel anywhere from 15 to 35 miles to buy groceries. Our elderly people that don't have a way to travel, it's affected them, I'm sure, more than others.
The town of Minco lost its only grocery store several years ago. Minco Mayor Watson Mitchell says when the grocery burned down, the town lost a major source of tax revenue.
I'd say it's up around $100,000 a year loss actual, for me and other people coming to town, doing other businesses.
Mitchell also points to the domino effect created by the loss of the store.
A lot of out-of-town people were coming in here to the grocery store, and they did other things while they were in town, so you lose that business too, not just the grocery.
Mitchell says there's been talk of building another grocery store in Minco, but nothing has come of it.
I imagine it's the big investment you got to make be several $1 million, and the population here is 1,700. So that's a big investment for this smaller town.
3 years ago, lawmakers passed legislation by State Representative Seneca Scott to stem the decline of rural grocery stores. The measure provided access to up to $350,000 in loans from the Oklahoma AgLink program to fund community grocery stores.
The excitement surrounding that was that you would have a lot of applications coming forward for small community low-interest loans that banks could back with the state. But unfortunately, after 2010, the interest rates were so low that the state's treasurer's office basically suspended the program.
Scott believes another solution to the problem can be found in the federal Healthy Food Financing Initiative.
And the idea there is, how do you take the role of government and nonprofits to basically partner up together with lenders to make overall a good win-win scenario for everybody.
The $400 million program is a public-private partnership designed to encourage construction of grocery stores in areas that lack one. The ultimate goal is to eliminate food deserts nationwide within 7 years. In the meantime, grocers like Rocky Rhett are hanging on.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You have a good day.
You too.
Thank you, Michelle.